Have you ever had a neighbor try to ruin your life over a petty rule? That's where my story begins. I'm Jake, a car enthusiast who finally saved enough to buy my dream Ridia $400,000 silver Porsche 918 Spider. Its sleek curves and roaring engine turned heads in my quiet suburban neighborhood. I parked it proudly in my driveway, polished to a mirror shine. But not everyone was a fan. Enter Karen, the self-appointed queen of the neighborhood. She was the HOA president, always clutching her rulebook like a holy relic. From day one, she had it out for me. Maybe it was the car's gleam or the occasional rev of the engine, but her glares could have melted steel. One morning, I found a note on my windshield. Your car violates HOA parking rules. Move it or face consequences. I laughed it off. Me property wasn't even part of her HOA. I'd bought a lot just outside their jurisdiction, a fact she clearly missed. Karen didn't stop. She escalated, leaving passive-aggressive voicemails about community standards and eyesores. I ignored her, thinking she'd tire out. Big mistake. Her complaints grew louder, and soon neighbors were whispering. Then came the twist. Karen's nephew, Tim, a tow truck driver, showed up one evening. He was a scruffy guy with a smirk, claiming he had orders to tow my car for illegal parking. I showed him my deed, proving my lot wasn't under HOA control. He shrugged, said, "Aunt Karen's got pull," and hooked up my Porsche anyway. I was livid but powerless as my car vanished into the night. The next morning, I found my Porsche at a local impound lot crushed. Yes, crushed. The $400,000 love of my life was a mangled heap. Karen had somehow convinced the lot manager it was abandoned under HOA authority. My blood boiled. I confronted her at her pristine lawn, where she stood smugly watering roses. "You broke the rules," she snapped, waving her rulebook. "That car was a nuisance." I showed her my deed, and her face paled. "Impossible," she stammered. But the truth was undeniable. Me property was free of her HOA's grip. Fury wasn't enough. I wanted justice. I hired a lawyer, a sharp woman named Sarah who specialized in property disputes. She uncovered Karen's abuse of power. She'd bribed the impound manager with HOA funds to crush my car, thinking I'd cave. Sarah also found Tim's tow was unlicensed, a violation that could cost him his job. The plot thickened when a neighbor, Mrs. Lopez, came forward. She'd overheard Karen bragging about teaching me a lesson at a book club meeting. Mrs. Lopez, tired of Karen's tyranny, recorded it. That audio was gold. The courtroom was electric. Karen strutted in, confident her HOA title made her untouchable. Sarah presented the deed, the recording, and Tim's shady tow records. The judge's face grew stern as Karen's story unraveled. She tried to play victim, claiming she was protecting the community. But the evidence was damning. The gavel slammed. Karen was ordered to pay $400,000 for the car, plus punitive damages for her malicious intent. Tim lost his towing license, and the HOA board ousted Karen after her misuse of funds came to light. The neighborhood cheered. Her reign was over. As for me, I used the payout to buy a new Porsche, even shinier than the last. I park it proudly, free from Karen's rules. Her house went up for sale last month. She couldn't face the shame. Justice tasted sweeter than any car's horsepower. But it left me wondering, how far would you go to stand up to a bully like Karen? Share your thoughts. Where do you draw the line between right and wrong in a feud like this?